The next important reaction of alcohol is dehydration. What is by dehydration? Removal of water is called dehydration. Okay, reaction involving removal of water molecule is called dehydration, removal of H2O. Alcohol undergo dehydration, forms alkene. For example, CH3, CH2OH, ethanol. Ethanol in the presence of acid, sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid we can represent by using H plus, and at 443 Kelvin, 443 Kelvin, undergo dehydration and form alkene. CH2 double bond CH2. What is the name of this alkene? Ethene. And the byproduct is water. Okay, so water is removed during this reaction. So this reaction is called dehydration. What is the role of H plus? Okay, what is H plus? Sulfuric acid. What is the role of concentrated sulfuric acid here? Sulfuric acid here acts as a dehydrating agent. Dehydrating agent. What is by dehydrating agent? The chemical substance which help removal of water is called dehydrating agent. That is, here H plus help to remove water from ethanol. And this reaction can easily understand from a simple trick. So I will show you that trick here. Okay, and that trick will help you to learn the reaction in a simple way. Ethanol we can write like this: CH3, CH2, OH, then H plus. Reaction taking place at 443 Kelvin, temperature 443 Kelvin. Then H plus acts as a dehydrating agent, so it helps to remove water. And what is water? H2. So take OH from here. H from second carbon. Don't take from this carbon because already we took OH from this carbon. So take H from the next carbon. Out of these three hydrogen, you can take any one hydrogen. Then OHH. What is OHH? H2O. So H2O will remove from the compound. Okay, and what is remaining? CH. H. Single bond. C. H. H. Plus H2O. Byproduct is H2O. Because it is a dehydration reaction, so byproduct is always water. Now let's see here. Around carbon now how many bonds? 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, around this carbon 1, 2, 3. But we know carbon is always tetravalent. Okay, valence is 4. So put one double bond here. Okay, CH2 double bond CH2. What is the name? Ethene. Okay. Actually, both reactions, this reaction and this one, both are same. But here I applied a simple trick to make the product. Mechanism of dehydration of alcohol to alkene involve mainly 3 steps. From these 3 steps, you will get a clear picture about the role of sulfuric acid, how it removes water from alcohol. Let's see the steps. Step 1. Step 1 involve formation of protonated alcohol. Formation of protonated alcohol. Protonated alcohol. In step 1, alcohol, here alcohol is ethanol, react with H plus, form protonated alcohol. Let's see here. Ethanol, CH3, CH2OH, having two lone pairs, react with H plus, form protonated alcohol. Name of this alcohol is ethanol. Okay, with the H plus form protonated alcohol. During this reaction, lone pairs of electrons present on the oxygen donate to H plus. Okay, out of these two lone pair, one of the lone pair is donate to H plus, and H plus will receive this electron and make a bond with the oxygen. Let's see here. CH3, CH3, CH2, then O, lone pair, remain unchanged, H. By using this pair of lone pairs, pair of electrons, make a bond with H plus. H plus means, what is H plus? Hydrogen without electron. Okay, so by using this two electron, hydrogen makes a bond with the oxygen atom of ethanol. Okay, make a bond. Now count number of electrons around oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally oxygen have 6 electrons. 2,6, 6 electrons around valence shell of oxygen, but here only 5. So how to balance it? Write a positive charge above oxygen. Okay, put a positive charge above oxygen. The correct reason behind this positive charge clearly explained in the mechanism of hydration of alkene to alcohol in previous section. Please go through it again one more time to understand this point. Okay, and here there is a positive charge, so the alcohol formed after this reaction is called protonated alcohol. Protonated alcohol. Why it is called protonated alcohol? Because there is a positive charge, positive related to proton, so protonated alcohol. In step 2, the protonated alcohol react to form carbocation. Okay, in step 2 involve formation of carbocation. Step 2 involve formation of carbocation. Formation of carbocation from protonated alcohol. Okay, so draw the protonated alcohol first in step 2. So step 2, starting from protonated alcohol. Where protonated alcohol formed? In step 1. Okay, protonated alcohol. Lone pair, here one positive charge. Okay, positive charge. And this protonated alcohol name is protonated alcohol. Okay, and this protonated alcohol slowly rearrange to form carbocation. Okay, let's hear how the reaction is taking place. Electron present between carbon and oxygen. Here you can see a single bond electron. How many electrons are here? 2. These 2 electrons will shift to the positive charge. Okay, then form carbocation. CH, H, CH2. Then these 2 electrons are completely shifted to oxygen. Okay, due to this shifting, what about the charge of carbon? Due to the shifting, carbon acquire a positive charge. Plus After shifting, this molecule become water. O, H, H. Here already a lone pair, and these two electrons are shifting to oxygen. So one more lone pair. And what is this? Water. Okay. What is the name of this product? Carbon bears positive charge. What is the name of the product? Carbocation. So second step involve formation of carbocation from protonated alcohol. And one more important thing, the removal of water. Okay, what is the role of H plus in this reaction? H plus acts as a dehydrating agent. The main role of H plus is removing water from alcohol. Okay, so water is removed here. So the role of H plus is now finished. Step 3 is considered as the final step of dehydration reaction. Step 3 involves formation of final product ethene from carbocation. Carbocation CH3CH2 plus is called carbocation. Carbocation is the intermediate product formed in step 2. Okay, and this carbocation is highly unstable. Why this carbocation is unstable? Due to the positive charge. So for getting stability, carbocation will try to change into a neutral compound like ethene by removing proton. How proton is removing from carbocation? Let's see here. The two electrons between carbon and hydrogen will shift to carbon single bond carbon. After shifting this electron, after shifting these two electrons, carbon single bond carbon become carbon double bond carbon. See here, carbon. Okay, carbon. Then H, 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 H. Then these two electrons are shifting to carbon single bond carbon, and from after getting two electrons it become double bond. Then H, single bond H, single bond H. Now count number of bonds around this carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. So no need of positive charge because carbon is already stable. So no need of positive charge. Okay. So due to this shift, unstable carbon cation changed into stable ethene. What happened to this H? After shifting this two electron, H become proton. That proton is removed from carbocation. Okay, removed from carbocation and formed along with the ethene as a byproduct. Here the byproduct H plus is acid, so the catalyst acid regenerated. Okay, then this H plus will react with the remaining ethanol molecule and the process will continues. Now let's see dehydration of different type of alcohols. Here the alcohol is ethanol. Ethanol is primary alcohol. Why it is primary alcohol? Because OH is connected with the primary carbon. And here OH is attached with the secondary carbon. So it is called secondary alcohol. In this case, OH is attached with the tertiary carbon. So this alcohol is called a tertiary alcohol. These three alcohols, primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols, undergoing dehydration in different ways. Out of these three, tertiary alcohol can easily undergo dehydration. That is, tertiary alcohol is more reactive than secondary alcohol, and secondary alcohol is more reactive than primary alcohol towards dehydration reaction. That is, out of these three, tertiary alcohol can easily undergo dehydration compared to other alcohols. primary dehydration is difficult because it is less reactive. So in the case of primary alcohol, need high temperature and concentrated sulfuric acid for the dehydration. But secondary alcohol, temperature can be reduced. 440 Kelvin enough. Why 440? Because secondary is reactive than primary towards dehydration. And one more thing, instead of concentrated sulfuric acid, we can use mild acid like phosphoric acid. Okay, phosphoric acid is weaker than sulfuric acid. And concentration also less, 85%. In the case of tertiary alcohol, we need very low temperature. And temperature is just 358 Kelvin. 358 Kelvin. So compared to primary, it is very less. And we can use again phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid is a weak acid compared to sulfuric acid. And concentration can be reduced to 20%. Here it is 85%, here 20%. Why concentration reduced? Because tertiary is more reactive than secondary. Okay, so depends on the reactivity, the acid concentration and the temperature can be changed. Now see the product. Okay, primary already I explained the product. Now see secondary, how secondary product is forming. And phosphoric acid 440 Kelvin. Again reaction is say removal of water. Okay, phosphoric acid just like sulfuric acid act as a dehydrating agent. Okay, how water is removing? OH from here, CH3. Take one hydrogen from CH3. Okay, from here. So OH and H. So what is the product? CH3, CH. Okay, OH is removed, CH2. So 2 plus 1, 3. So put double bond here. Okay, instead of hydrogen from here, we can take hydrogen from this carbon also. Both are correct. Because when we take hydrogen from here, again product will be same, propene. But don't take hydrogen from this carbon. Why? Because OH already we took from this carbon. So take hydrogen from other carbons. What about tertiary? Again dehydration. OH from this carbon. H you can take from out of this carbon, any carbon you can take H. Okay, let's take H from here. So what's the product? CH3, single bond C. Okay, H, OH removed, so CH2. Down CH3. Okay, and this OH is removed. H is removed. 1, 2, 3. Here you can put double bond. Okay, again product is alkene. Okay, so out of these three alcohol, tertiary alcohol is more reactive towards dehydration than secondary than primary. That is, tertiary can easily undergo dehydration reactions.